Welcome to Rocket Tube. I'm here at Kings Park doing a nice walk through. So it's a war memorial, it's great bush, great Aussie bush, and any other historical things I bump into on the way, well, enjoy. So see you soon. Well, I'm just continuing on from the last recording. West Australian Botanic Garden Trail, but so many trails, so many areas, the park is so big, which way do I go? That's the question. Let's have a quick walk down here, shall we? I can always cut back. I'm trying to get in as much as I can, but it's like you need a couple of hours, just, or maybe 3 minimum, just to record this whole area. Again, our great kangaroo paws. I'm going to be stopping and starting and punching these things together bit by bit because, well, just depending on the situation, the area we're in, there's so many people sometimes that it's just going to be absolutely awkward. So if it gets a bit jumpy throughout the video, don't worry, it's just me cutting and pasting bits and pieces, all these segments together. I'll leave you with a view of an ocean. Seems the step I was walking up has been marked too. What an amazing view. Minus the city, I'm talking about just below that. The lake and the bush. Just down below there, actually when I was a kid, there was a takeaway place. I actually can't remember off the top of my head now what it was called, but it was probably one of the last of our old school diners. Jukebox, burgers, now it's some dodgy corporation. But the one to the left with the orange roof, that's still an original building. I'm not exactly sure what they use it for now because I haven't been down to that level in a while, but we'll get there. It's still a beautiful day when it should be raining, which it was last week. Have a drink on me. Water, water everywhere. Because it is a fountain, and not the fountain of youth, but as a tribute to George Leake, who chucked the lake here. No, I'm joking. He was Premier of the State. Seems my kid chucked the leak. Well, nah, I'm joking. Anyway, enjoy the reading. Let's see if I can get back a bit. There we go. Just pause it if you want a bit more of a read. But sometimes we all need a bit of a drink, right? Or not. Alright, I survived that. Barely. When the water shoots in your mouth like... Anyway, there we go. Second anniversary of his death, the Memorial Fountain was dedicated to the use of the people of Western Australia by Admiral Sir Frederick C.D. Bedford, CCB Governor excuse me, of the state. Attacked and nearly died by water. Okay, this is new. This wasn't here last time I came. Now there should be usually a couple of flags up there, but there's nothing flying today. But there is still a great view from between the trees. Alright, this is a time capsule. Have a pause and a read. The sun's in my eyes, so I can't really see at the moment. So I've got to get a new camera. So just pause and have a read yourself. But this, oops. There we go. Here we are. It's a to be opened on the centenary of the formation of the battalion, 16th of May 2040, stored at the Army Museum WA. So, time capsule. I tell you, they hide these things on the worst angles that you don't see sometimes. Advance Australia Fair. It has now been fenced off due to vandalism in the past. Korea, Malaya, Borneo, Vietnam.
Sorry,
What's the time, everyone? Depending on the month, will depend on what time it is. You got to add a certain time. Now it says it is 10 to 4, but if you add 18 minutes, you get just after 10 past 4, which is the actual time right now. So this sundial is pretty much on the dot.
How old am I?
It's a second sister.
My secret sister is later.
I spoke at night.
Alright, what do we have here? We have a rocket. Wow. As the plaque says, contributions. Sorry, there's no light. So contributions towards upkeep of the sailors and soldiers Avengers in this park may be placed here. So people could put money into that slot. It's a shell from the HMS Queen Elizabeth, presented August 1920 to Kings Park, Perth, WA, by Earl Beatty, Admiral of the British Grand Fleet, 1916 to 1919. So if anyone's down in Kings Park and wants to put some donations in, this is where it goes. Alright, cannons, fire in the hole. Tell you what, the sun is bright today. Alright, Victoria Queen and Empress, 1837-1901. During her reign, Australia was colonised and federated. Edward VII. Oh, and look who's up there. Is the Queen herself. And Alexandra. And this statue was made by F.J. Williamson from Esher in England. Presented to Western Australia by Alan H.B. Stoneham, London, 1902. Fire the mighty cannons, they say. Fire the mighty cannons. There are 4 cannons. Though it seems the termites decided to get a bit hungry. Something and see King, 1813. Some people would try to graffiti on here. How sad. This See you in a tick. And here is an amazing, amazing view. Swan River. And there's the Swan Brewery, the old Swan Brewery down there. I'm gonna have to do some filming down there for you guys later. Now I'm gonna start recording. Well, we're getting there bit by bit, foot by foot. Kings Park is too big to traverse unless you've got at least 3 to 4 hours on your hand minimum. So I'll see you in a tick when I find the next segment. I'll leave you with the Swan Brewery. Alright, right above and opposite the old Swan Brewery. Narrows Bridge. Gazebo, gazebo. This has been here for a very long time, this gazebo. Or as you call it, the gazebo. And those seats are exactly the same seats that I've seen back in the 90s in Perth or at bus stops. The law walk. I am the law. And I say walk. The law says walk. And if you don't walk, you will have to climb up steep hills. No skateboarding, no bike riding, no having wheels on your feet, and no scootering. And wheelchair is not advised because, well, unless you are racing with another wheelchair thing, you're going to build up speed and then go over the edge and land in the Swan River. We are here. I got choices by following the law or taking a bridge. I take the bridge. I'll get back to the law later. No lighting up cigarettes. No running. No bikes. No dogs. Hold on to children who are trying to run away from you. No skateboarding. No wheels on your feet. No scooterizing. And wedding photos are not permitted. Which is absolutely ridiculous, but lucky I'm not getting married.
I think that's kind of.
That's the law pathway down there. Oh, time to do some shopping at the Bush supermarket. Balga resin and kangaroo paint and poo make glue. So all you need to make Balga resin and kangaroo poo glue, you need Balga resin, charcoal, and kangaroo dung, and then you have glue. And the Balga trunks provide an inhabitant for edible bark grubs. Statue of Kings Park. See you in a tick. We have the black cockatoo, red water bird and parrot bush. We have magpies and the Rottnest Island tea tree. And trust me, magpies don't like tea, they just want to swoop you when they're having nests nearby. The 28 ringneck parrot and peppermint tree. Oh, sorry, trees are underneath.
Yeah, whatever.
The willy wagtail and the Rottnest pine. Willy wagtails love teasing cats. And the grey butcherbird and the she oak. Yes, this bridge actually traverses quite a bit of Kings Park. It was built a few years back actually, so it's not an old thing. Here we go. This is an amazing view right here of, I keep repeating it, but it is the old Swanberry, and actually my granddad worked there, and my mum still has some relics from the place from when it was a brewery. Though it did take ages for them to build it into that. It was actually derelict for a long time. But this was before YouTube was around, so I couldn't do an abandoned building on that at the time. And there's a car bay down there, which is also part of the old Swanberry too. Oh, you want to see how high are we up? We're above the trees just about. So this bridge has not been here that long. And there are trees taller than me, of course. But we're pretty high up. Well, but you can see from down there, there's a little bridge that cuts over between the car park and the brewery. I'll see if I can zoom in for you. There we are. I took the high road, I didn't choose the low road. I thought I could do a better view up here than down there. I pretty much grew up not far from here actually. Spent a lot of childhood through Kings Park and parents driving along the Swan River in the old Valiant. But for Father's Day, I reckon it's a nice day out. Alright, we're coming up to the end, so I'm going to put the camera down and move on to the next destination. Because if I constantly recorded, it would take 4 hours, and I don't think you guys want to sit on YouTube for 4 hours watching me walk through Kings Park. Alright, this is the end of the line. For that, I need some medicine. From the medicine tree. Most of the time you see red kangaroo paws everywhere. But there is just one standing out. It's the yellow one. It's the odd one out. All by its lonesome among the red. Oh look, I found a giant avocado. Only joking, it's just a giant root. Well, a giant base of this awesome tree. But look at the size of that thing. It does look like an avocado. Alright, there's the name of the tree. I'm sorry I can't walk into the garden, but that's the name of this giant avocado. Well, not avocado. Like I said, the Queensland tree. But this is what happens if I walk in the garden. I get ouchies. This is the right way to do it. So, extended on my selfie stick. Hopefully you guys can read that. There it is. Alright, walking, traversing. Where does this path lead? We shall see, we shall see. I prefer to go off-road, but I would rather not step on nature. So I'm going to keep walking this way, and I'm concerned. Okay, a fork in the road. Well, more like a left, right, or straight. If I was doing this live, I would ask everyone to tell me which way to go. Dirt, path, road. I will consider going road. See you in a minute. Alright, I decided to go this way. Only because I'm assuming the other place will head me back to where I was. So, on the road again. See you in a minute. Firefighters Memorial Grove. This is pretty new. It wasn't here last time I came. Firefighters Memorial Grove, erected by the Fire Emergency Services of Western Australia as a centenary project for the Fire and Rescue Service, July 2000. Oh, I've got to start at this end. I'm actually going to read backwards. I'll try and go as slow as I can for you guys. You may have to pause it here and there just to read the rest. In memory of all Western Australian firefighters who have served and given their lives in protecting our communities.
Wait, I need my phone. Shit. 96 FM, playing Perth Real Gold. We've got music and more of that Howdy Back with you. Choir Boy from Paradise. Not quite that right now though. 16 degrees and it's going to be cloudy today. But tomorrow, hang in there, mostly sunny and 19.
I think it's supposed to represent a fire pit.
They put 10 grand on the line. 0 retakes to do. They have 6 PM. I think this is really nice. They use 3 here.
Breakout box. Not once, but twice.
Hello my magpie friends. It's sweeping season, but if you're nice to them, they won't attack your head.
I'm started giving one lucky renter the chance to win their rent paid for an entire 96.
Isn't that right, good? Say hello, beautiful. You're good? You don't want to sweep me, do you?
Hit me with your best shot. Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.